I am Jeff Brashares here at TIA in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona. I work for CMA CGM Steamship Line. I'm Director of Sales, and I've been involved with IANA for more than 40 years and have the opportunity to interview for you today two women-owned businesses, two of our rising stars here at TIA. Shelli Austin, President of Intech Intermodal in Indianapolis, Indiana, and Kristy Knichel, President of Knichel and Logistics in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So, Kristy, let's start with you. What's new in rail intermodal?
Well, there's a lot that's going on in rail and intermodal. I would say the biggest thing is the whole nearshoring with Mexico right now. There's a lot of opportunity that carriers and the railroads are getting involved with going in and out of Mexico, preparing, I think, in the next 5 years for that to be booming. So there's just tons of opportunity that we're seeing there. And then also the CPKC, right?
CPKC, yeah.
Goes from
cross-border.
Yeah, the cross-border from Canada through the United States down to Mexico. That came into play a little bit ago, maybe a year or so ago, but a lot of customers are really liking that product as well.
With business down just a bit, do you see the rails opening their arms to support you?
I would say it's been a little bit and supportive. I know that they want to do more, but I feel like sometimes in the market that we're in, it's hard for them to make a lot of changes and be very flexible. I will say there's been some with certain railroads, but not a ton.
Shelli, what are you seeing in your operation in Indianapolis?
Yeah, well, I would say what's not new in intermodal is what I would say. It's a fascinating time to be in the intermodal space. I think Kristy and I are enjoying that and would both agree. As far as on our side, we do a lot of unique intermodal solutions. So we do a lot of transloading, and there's a lot of opportunities with the railroads kind of participating in that space, kind of similar to like the Barstow project in California with the BNSF. And as Kristy mentioned, it is the hot topic with Mexico. I would say with all of this extra capacity, that extra capacity brings about a lot more solutions too. So not only are we kind of stuck with kind of some of the traditional routing and traditional boxes that we used to use, we have a lot of opportunities to do small boxes, to do, big boxes, to do reefers, to do private boxes. There's all kinds of opportunities that really didn't shine as much in the past.
I feel like our business has been pretty good in domestic at CMA. What's your business look like at this particular time, beginning of Q2?
So we're starting to see an upturn. We're not breaking any records by any stretch. We'd love to be breaking some records right now, but no, we're I think we're staying in there very strong. It is a very soft market still, right? The truck rates are very low still, and so we're all out there trying to work against that and create some solutions that go around that rate situation and offer a good service for the customer.
And Kristy, what are you seeing in the marketplace right now?
I would say the same thing as Shelli. We started seeing an uptick in the middle of March, more volume coming on, and we're continuing to see some more volume awards come through after bid season. So excited about that. Pricing is still pretty close to the truck market as well. So I think it's one of those things we have to sell to our customers, having that other solution there for them when the market really does change, I think, going into third and fourth quarter this year, so that they have another solution behind them. But we're excited about this year and what's to come with intermodal.
Let's focus a minute on TIA. So 40 plus years ago, we started an intermodal panel program here at TIA to educate the members of what was available besides the highway. Kristy, why should TIA brokers have intermodal in their tool belt?
Well, they absolutely should have it in their toolbox as another solution for their customers. We have a lot of customers that utilize truckload and then have intermodal as backup, but it's also a good sustainability ESG opportunity for customers and carriers to get involved with taking those emissions off the road on the rail side. And there's just a lot of solutions out there, not just the 53 big boxes, but the 40s and the 20s, the 45s. There's just all kinds of different solutions out there that we can move the freight if you can't find a truck, or just even look at different options other than a truck.
Shelli, how about you? What do brokers need to do here to be intermodal savvy?
Well, I would say attend our panel for sure.
Good point.
Yes, you'll definitely, and the luncheon. There's a luncheon, but I think that's really where it gets started. Is you have to learn who to talk to, and who to work with. So I find in the intermodal space, it's very much a collaborative network within our industry, and so all you need to do is meet the right people and talk to the right people, and we're all there to help everybody learn the intermodal service and be able to execute it well. Like Kristy said, you need to have that backup to make sure that you're the hero for your customers and that they're not looking to go to somebody else for that service. You want to be able to provide that service as well.
How about one salient point for brokers to remember from this intermodal interview? What's the most important thing you could say about the intermodal business and why they should be there?
I would say that, the intermodal business has nothing but growth ahead of it, right? There's opportunities. It's not landlocked by the streets, by the roads. There's going to be a lot of growth. It's sustainable. Everybody's looking for that, and that's going to be the way of the future. So I think that's really the biggest thing to take away is intermodal is going to be here to stay, and it's only going to grow.
Kristy, how about you?
I was going to go with the same thing Shelli said. I mean, honestly, I think that's the biggest thing. So many companies are focused on that. And I think taking the trucks off the road where you can in the longer hauls, it's going to continue to grow. It's important to have both options in your tool belt for your customers. And you don't have to be the experts. We're the experts, and we have other experts that we can introduce people to. So
I think the intermodal industry has excelled. The railroads worried in the 90s about doubles taking all the business off of the intermodal space and putting it on the highway. None of that became true, and it's people like you that have made it happen. Thank you for your time today, and it was great for you to be here.